good morning. Society's finest, I am B.J. Carmichael. Like, subscribe, comment, share the video. Let me know what you like about the video. Let me know some topics you want to talk about. Society's finest, I am is the brand. I am the best. You are the best. And that's what we need to promote in ourselves. Self-esteem, self-confidence, productivity, assets, liabilities. Know the difference between the two, because one does outweigh the other. A liability, things that you spend your money on that has no value. I mean, there's no problem with spending your money if that's what you want to do, but always make sure you have another form of income coming in, which is an asset. Things that will continue to grow even if you do nothing, so to speak. But we are always going to keep it pushing. Always going to keep it moving. Macking is a serious business. And I'm here today to let you know that an asset is more better than a liability. And I am that asset that you need in your life. Society's finest, I am. Clothing line. Society's finest, I am. The brand. Household brand. I have a book called My Thoughts, Your Feelings. It's the emotional maintenance series. Everybody needs to understand that you do what you do, somebody else do what they do. We need to learn each other so we can do what we do together. Build. Make things a better foundation for everything that comes behind us. That's an asset. Things that will continue to make your name grow even when you're gone. You have kids, family members, anything like that. You want to make sure that they are set aside and well off, because at the end of the day, if you don't have it, who's going to get it? And if you don't get it, who's going to want it? You get where I'm coming from? Everything seems to be a label. Everything seems to be, oh, I got it now. But having it now and having it later are two big different things. Fella told me one time, I'd rather have and not need than to need and not have. I.e., money. I can have all the money in the world. As long as I don't need it, I'm good. But what if I needed it and I didn't have it? Then I'd be running around here like a chicken with my head cut off. I'm trying to promote that's not the way that we live nowadays. Assets. Things that generate things on a monthly basis. Revenue. Continuous revenue. Society's finest, I am. That's the brand, and that's what I'm promoting. Everything that has a better revenue than the revenue that you're coming from. Macking is a serious business. You better understand that another form of income is always your go-to. And if you can have 9 to 10 forms of income, that'll be the better thing for you. At the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're secure. You don't have any worries. It's going to take a hustle, a real hustle. Not just that old mediocre clock in, clock out. I'm not knocking the job because I have a job myself. But I do know now that they will pay you to forget about your dream. Don't forget about your dream. Your dream is your dream. And the only person that can make your dream come true is you. And I believe in me just like I believe in you. I have so much self-confidence that I want to give you some. And I want you to give somebody else some. And if we keep that ball rolling, this will be a circle. A big circle that gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and a bubble that's unpoppable. That's how I feel. Just like that Popeye's chicken, how they going crazy about it. Y'all gonna go crazy about the Society's finest, I am. I'm 39 years old. Just had a birthday. Happy birthday to me. Scorpio season. It's in full effect. Not to take anything from all the other signs and other months, but Scorpio season is the season. I don't care what you say, but I do respect where your mind coming from. Just understand where my mind coming from. Macking is a serious business, and I'm here to Mac all day, every day. Get this brand popping for where you understand that it's you. The better you, the better the situation. Society's finest, I am. www.societysfinestIam.com. You can find good clothing, good literature. You'll find pretty much whatever you want. The bigger the brand grow, the bigger the asset. You know, my liability is always trying to make sure that other people get it just like I got it. And I'm not necessarily saying money, just get the picture. And I call it a liability because it's at my expense that I do that. And I don't have no problem with it, because what's the purpose of me knowing better if I don't show it to my people? You know, and what's the purpose of having knowledge if the knowledge don't produce something better than what it taught me, you know? And so that's my biggest thing. I just want to continue to have people get the bigger picture. And the picture is what you see it for. I might see something different from what you see, and that's all fine and well. Everybody's mind is different. We all feel the same. We all think the same. We just go about different ways of thinking it, different ways of seeing it. What I might do might not fit your life, and vice versa. But with your mind and my mind together, now that's a force. That's a real force. And I want people to understand together is better than separate. Not saying that everybody needs help, but if everybody has somebody, then yeah, that's something that speaks volumes. Society's finest I am. You did. You get where I'm coming from. It's not about me, it's about all of us. It's about all of us. And I take my days for what they are. Today is a good day to have a great day. Nobody can take me off my mark but me. Nobody's going to play me out of my position but me. And my position is something serious. So if you want to fill these shoes, you got a lot of feet to put into these shoes. And I'm just speaking from experience, you know what I mean? But take it for what you take it for. Do what you do with it and see how it brings back something more for yourself. At the end of the day, you want to make sure that you know what you have in front of you, respect what you have in front of you, and see what you can do with what you have in front of you. It's all a time frame. And the longer you wait to do it, the longer it's going to take. Nothing happens overnight. Everything will pop at its given time. So the earlier you find out what you're good at, and the more effort you put into doing what you're good at, then you will become to love what you're good at and see that what you love, other people feel as well. I mean, we all are one. Point blank period. We all are one. What might not be gotten today will be gotten tomorrow. What might not be understood today might be understood tomorrow. That's just depending on the person that you are and the person that's receiving what you're trying to do. And hopefully you're getting what I'm saying to the best of my ability, because at the end of the day, I try not to confuse anybody, but I am a firm believer in you make what you make only to do what you do. And what I mean by that is everybody has a job, a hustle, whatever they do to get to the money. So you let that money you make take it to the next level. Whether you're paying your bills, buying your kids' clothes, buying cars, balling, going to the club, whatever you do. But at the end of the day, you have to make some money in order to spend some money. And until you're making money, you can't really spend no money. And I ain't trying to say be out here all struggling, but penny pinch as much as you possibly can. Because the money that you save at the end of the week, the money you save at the end of the month, the money you save at the end of the year can make the beginning of the year that much more greater. Stop relying on a clock in, clock out job. That's temporary, if you ask me. Because at the end of the day, them folks can tell you tomorrow they don't need you no more. And then what you gonna do? You get where I'm coming from? I've seen that, I've experienced that, and to the best of my ability, I don't want that to happen to me at all. No more. Again. Society's finest I am. That is the brand, and that's what I'm promoting. And I'm saying throughout the video only because the more I think it, the more I start to act that way, the more you'll start to see, the more you'll start to want to learn, the more you'll start to take the initiative to find out, well, how can I be society's finest? Not the brand, but society's finest. Because at the end of the day, they want you to conform to the nitpick bullshit, excuse my language, but bullshit that they want you to make feel is original. That's not original. Only thing that's original is you. And I've always been taught to be above average. So that average stuff don't move me in no form or fashion. I am a real Mac when it comes to macking, and macking is serious business. Meaning mind stimulation, control over your own mind, control over your own actions, control over your own destiny. Never put your destiny in the hands of somebody else. Solely in the hands of somebody else to where you are like a little puppet or something. You can't make this move unless they okay it. That don't fly with me. Not at all. Not at all. But again, Society's Finest I Am, short video, introduction to more podcasts that I'm about to start doing because I want people to realize who they are in retrospect or to what society wants them to be. That's another society. My society, Society's Finest I Am. You part of it, roll with me. And we're going to ride out forever. www.societysfinestIam.com. That's the website. Check out the website. You can find some good clothing, women's clothing, men clothing, t-shirts, literature, framed poetry for inspiration. I mean, I'm a God in itself, and I believe in God, and I know God does wonderful things, and I want everybody to believe what I believe, regardless if you go to somebody's church or you just make your mark doing God's work. You know, it ain't necessarily to me about reading the Bible verbatim. It's just all about living good, you know, and living good is godly. That's how I feel, you know, doing positive things. More positive than negative brings more positive situations. And at the end of the day, you want a big bucket of positive energy than a bucket of negative energy, because everybody wants you to do bad only because they don't know what really good is, you know. So be the best that you can be. Society's finest I am. 100, baby. Macking is serious business.